Right now, second day in Cuba, June 11th?
June 11th. Yes.
June 11, 2025. And this is the second day. I mean, I could have fucking started filming the first day, but you know, with all the shit from the airport,
getting here,
the camera was inside the bags, like it was too fucking messy. We couldn't done it.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that.
It wasn't even a full day, really.
But right now we're Nuevitas Camagüey. I'm gonna try to fucking switch it up, the languages. So like I may like go full bilingual, like switch it English, Spanish, Spanish, English. Let's talk about the conditions.
Yeah.
Un apagón, ¿cómo se llama? Un apagón bastante sabroso de casi 16 horas.
No, ahora no hay...
No, ahora hay apagón, ahora sí hay apagón.
No es apagones, son alumbrones.
¿Qué dijiste? Que son alumbrones más bien que apagones.
Sí. Tú sabes cómo está la situación, tú sabes.
Pero lo bueno es que tenemos una planta y así no
pero
están...
eso no lo tiene todo lo cubano.
Sí, no, definitivamente. En la casa que estamos somos casi una estrella en un anochecer, o sea, una noche, un cielo totalmente oscuro.
Y
ahora, mira, hagamos un plan, o sea, estamos aquí en esta plaza, la plaza de Antonio Maceo, y el segundo paso es ir al malecón de Nuevitas.
Sí. Empezamos a caminar y hablamos así. El documento de las flores.
No, pero yo quería más bien mostrar...
No, pero
el parque. Él quiere mostrar una flor, las flores esta. Esa flor aparece en Miami, Diego.
Yo no lo veo tanto en Miami.
Pero mira, el que intente apropiarse de Cuba recogerá el polvo de su suelo anegado en sangre si no perece en la lucha.
¿Y tú sabes quién es Antonio Maceo?
Héroe nacional de Cuba, el titán de bronce.
Te muestra aquí la calle cómo está.
Ah, sí, las calles. Mira cómo
todo un pueblo que viene,
el puto desastre que tenemos aquí en Nuevitas. ¿Qué te parece?
O sea, lleno de mierda,
y esta es la torre de Texas. La torre de Texas. Bueno, vamos al malecón. Yo quiero mostrarle a ustedes los automóviles, los carros que tenemos aquí en Cuba. Mira esta calle. Uf.
Totalmente vacío.
Ahora estamos en calle Agramonte, entre Maceo.
Ya donde pisa, porque a veces hay huecos aquí y tú no sabes si van a caer. Mira, tú ves eso ahí. Eso ahí.
Ah, sí, sí, eso. No, pero eso totalmente normal. Ver cosas en escombros.
Ajá, pero estoy diciendo que tú tienes que tener cuidado con tu pisa porque todo aquí no está en malas condiciones, no se riega nada.
You want to switch it out to English now?
No, lo podemos hacer si quieres.
The objective is just going full bilingual because I know that there's going to be people watching this who are going to speak Spanish and they don't know no shit. They don't know a lick of English.
A lot of people are going to speak Spanish, but you...
No, y viceversa también, o sea, hay gente que van a estar viendo esto que no van a saber nada de español y van a necesitar que se lo traduzquemos.
Or it could be people from my school. If so, hello.
What's up?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a pause. Esta casa, ¿te acuerdas que la última vez que estuvimos hace unos pocos meses estaban prendiendo la música altísimo? Que en esa casa habían como dos viejas y estaban, ¿cómo se llama? Poniendo a toda voz, a todo volumen, ¿cómo se llama? Música de reparto. No cruces todavía, quiero mostrar la casa. Mira esa casa, la parte de abajo.
Tremenda casa, ¿no?
No, bueno, esta casa hubiera sido un buen hogar antes de la revolución, me imagino, no sé. Pero es que ahora toda esa, o quizás unos pocos años, porque tampoco es necesariamente antes de la revolución, puede haber sido una buena casa en los 80. Pero la parte de abajo está en escombros y la de arriba es el único lugar habitable. Aquí tenemos la flota pesquera de Nuevitas.
No, pero cada bote pertenece a una persona, ¿no? Como no es...
Y yo me pregunto qué es lo que se pesca principalmente aquí en Nuevitas.
Si tú quieres, podemos preguntar. Nah.
La punta de guincho.
Mira, si tú no miras muy cerca, si tú miras mapa para afuera, se ve muy
I also don't want to like film too much because right next to us we do have like a set of cops. If you can see right there.
Okay, vamos caminando entonces.
We have a police car in there.
I don't think they'll do anything. It's just like
it's best not to film.
It's just kind of awkward.
Yeah, like now that this is fundamentally like a main problem with just filming in public. You look retarded, and you also are doing things that are awkward.
It's our first time. I don't think we're gonna do it a lot more often. But like, we just look fucking stupid, and I don't want to be like an influencer, which I sadly do look like right now. It's just the space, time, and everything. I'm just not used to it.
No, yeah, you gotta definitely have like a bone to just like, you know, bump into public spaces and just start recording. Like that's not very, doesn't fit with the social etiquette.
Yeah, and look, I'm a person with very little like shame. I have very little public shame. I'll go up to people and I'm very like.
But when you're doing it in a country that's not yours, I'm doing it in a country that's really not mine. I'm doing it in a language that like is my second language. And thirdly, I'm talking about a serious topic. Like, I don't know. Like, if somebody in the street's like, man, fuck you say about my country, bro. And like, nobody's gonna say that at all.
Yeah, I know, but like,
nobody's gonna be like, what the fuck are you saying about Cuba? Cuba's actually great.
Well, what if like we're like, you know, justifying something? Wait, real quick.
Oh.
Show them this. You see all these concrete stubs? Those were lamps.
Oh shit. Bro, this thing got way worse. Remember how it still had Nuevitas something? Now it just completely fell apart.
What was the thing that it said in Nuevitas?
I got it on like a past video that I did like a few months ago.
There was like Nuevitas.
Yo, what the fuck? Look, that's like ducks.
Those are geese.
I don't got my glasses on right now.
Yeah, you're fucking stupid.
I only got the fucking sunglasses so I can see shit.
You wanna show the highlight of Cuban art?
Wait, hold on. What the fuck is that shark, bro? That shark got Down syndrome or something. If I'm not mistaken, that
used to be
that peninsula right there was the first settlement of Nuevitas, but actually the first settlement of Camagüey, which back in 1514 they settled in that area, but due to lack of water access and just constant Indian raids or something, they moved down to somewhere down like in modern day Esmeralda, Camagüey, and then eventually after a big Indian raid, they moved down to modern day Camagüey. And that's how the city of...
The Indians were like fucking ramming their shit.
But that's how the city of Camagüey, back then known as Puerto Príncipe, our hometown essentially, the place where we were born, that's a story of how it got to that location. Right now we're in the harbor of Nuevitas.
How were the Indian raids, like, were they successful? Like, I would like...
For a while, but like the first couple of years, but then eventually they're wiped out. Or they're, you know, assimilated and crushed. Yo, this place, they play music constantly at night. It's like a place where you can drink beer, rum, whatever.
Yeah, we're not going there. We don't drink. We're good Catholic men of God, you know.
Now we love the good taste of liquor.
Yeah. No, wait, no.
Pero como estamos diciendo, ahora no sé si qué es lo que iba a decir, ¿no? Se me ha olvidado.
You know what really looks fucking stupid? That hammerhead shot. Look at that. Yeah, dude, the artists are leaving Cuba too. What is this?
It's actually kind of sad.
Oh, yeah, a little bit. It is.
Because like you go around this town, it's fucking falling apart. Look at the turtle, bro. What the hell?
Dude, that turtle's suppressed.
Turtle's about to fucking kill itself.
Yeah, but
rapey
still,
dolphin,
it's
bro.
It's falling apart, but there's just a natural beauty to everything. Just look around. Look down there. Those buildings are like kind of fucking destroyed, but look how nice they look.
Right.
What was the thing that Christopher Columbus said when he got here?
Él dijo, según ¿cómo se llama? Lo que se dice de Colón es que cuando llegó a Cuba, él dijo que esta es la tierra más bella que los ojos humanos hayan visto.
Do you agree with that?
Sí. Un poco de, tú sabes, yo lo digo, pero
it's a little biased. Maybe just a little bit.
No, yo estoy de acuerdo, pero ¿cómo se llama? Porque tengo mis prejuicios a favor de Cuba, de que Cuba es una tierra maravillosa.
Pero dime esto, cuando tú has visitado otra parte de Estados Unidos, Canadá, el este entero de Estados Unidos.
Son como una boca, mira esa boca.
Dominicana.
Y ahí está un lado. Mira, también está el factor ese que...
No se compara con Cuba.
Sí, no, definitivamente, pero está el otro factor de que esto influye en que nuestro comentario no sea el mejor comentario, es que nosotros no somos gente que viaja tan frecuentemente. O sea, solamente hemos estado en 4 países y 2 de esos países no los consideraría, tú sabes, una experiencia que nosotros estuvimos ahí a conocer la verdad de ese país. O sea, Canadá y Dominicana, en Dominicana estuvimos en Punta Cana, no salimos del hotel, y en Canadá era solamente manejando a través de la ciudad de Windsor hasta Toronto, sí, para usar el aeropuerto y viajar a Cuba. O sea, estuvimos ahí un total de 2 o 3 días en 2 ocasiones, 3 ocasiones.
Pero...
¿Quieres decir comentarios finales hasta que vayamos a al segundo lugar?
El parque ese.
El parque con el hotel. Digo, con
el Coliseo.
No, la iglesia.
Déjame empezar.
Espera, mira. ¿Por qué no vemos la estatua esa que tiene, ¿cómo se llama? El busto ese que tiene el nombre de Nuevitas y está colapsando cada letra.
Ok.
Esta puerta.
Beautiful port. Wow.
Esto tiene una peste a playazo. Una peste. Bro, it smells like fucking ass, I swear to God.
Well, it's maybe because you look down.
There's shit. Well, yeah, there's actual horse shit from the horses they beat.
I hope I did not step on any. You got fucking white shoes, but that was a bad idea. Why'd you bring that?
Because they mix with everything.
No, I'm saving my white shoes for the hotel.
You literally have white. Okay, you brought them too, though. You're using the shoes that you would play soccer with.
Yeah.
Es que mira,
these shoes to play soccer.
Estos zapatos. Yo tengo 2 pares de zapatos.
Uno negro,
uno negro, uno blanco de este tipo de Nike. ¿Cómo se llama? Nike Model. Miren esto, complejo, recreativo, el malecón. Y le faltan como 3 letras. Mira eso. That's like the anchor. I don't know what the fuck you call that. I forgot the name in Spanish. Barely even know the name in English, to be honest. All right, you want to go to the fucking church?
All right, let's go.
To be honest, this town doesn't have a whole lot you can see.
Yeah.
And bro, I would love if we get the fucking chance to see the factory. The factory. Bro, if we get to see the factory, that'd be honestly 5-star video. I want to show them the factory we saw on the last trip, but I'm not sure if we're gonna make it.
What about the factory that's run down?
That's the factory.
I thought you were talking about the other factory.
No, well, yeah, both of them are run down. It's just different levels.
One doesn't work at all. One isn't used at all, and the other one.
Look at a car. Yeah, but it's the different levels of rundown. One is completely run down. The other is like halfway run down.
Okay.
All right. Next stop.
Next stop.
One last video of the fishing crew. Right there we have a set of cops. Like I'm not sure you can see it.
Yeah, but the cops are all the way down there.
I don't want to mess with them though. I don't want to mess with them.
I think we're gonna be fine. Don't worry about it.
Una guagua Transtour. esas son las guaguas Yutón de los chinos. Bueno, ahora vamos a la iglesia.
¿Te imaginas?
¿Qué?
Imagina este lugar pintado.
Ah, si las casas no estuvieran.
Antes, sabe que eso era.
Tienes que dar más alto.
All the erosions behind. Imagine it. Just
Si no
look
estuviera
at the
todo.
houses. Look at the houses. All of this needs to look like a perfect tourist destination, cleaned up, fix up, like some of the concrete, paints everything again.
So you're saying that if basically all this area was not fucked up, it would look nice?
I'm saying go back like a few decades, like well, maybe not few, quite a few. This place looks beautiful.
El problema es que en Nuevitas, o sea, para ver la era buena de Nuevitas, va a tener que casi darle un vuelta atrás de casi 40 años. Ahí está la iglesia, mira. Cruzando para acá. Hace un calor de pinga, coño. ¿Sientes calor?
No.
El sol y también la humedad de, tú sabes, estar cerca a un pueblo, en una playa costera, un pueblo costero. Como que todo eso influye. Ahora yo estoy sudando balas aquí en la espalda. Like I'm sweating so fucking much.
But you can feel it everywhere, bro.
I feel it especially in my back. My back, like that's the place where I'm sweating the most.
Absolutely. You feel it in your eye? Or it's fine. Fuck you.
You feel it in your ass?
Yeah.
No, not really. Talking about, like, being completely honest, I don't feel it in my ass.
You want to go this way? Where they we have to go up the fucking hill?
Yeah.
You asshole.
Well, I thought this route had better sights. You get me?
Yeah. Again.
I'm gonna pause the video for just a second.
Alright.
Bueno, ahora ya nos aproximamos a la iglesia.
Is this supposed to be for like people in wheelchairs?
Yeah,
the wheelchair's gonna get up from there.
No, I mean the thing is you have the wheelchair access there, but then right here it's just fucking stairs.
Dude, that's not even good. That incline is too high for somebody in a wheelchair.
They need a fucking motor. Like a little spinny thing. It goes.
Alright, here's a church. The one kind of.
The Catholic Church. They call it la Iglesia Católica Nuevita, pero su nombre oficial es la Iglesia Nuestra Señora la Caridad.
The place here that's actually painted and looks nice.
I swear to God, like today is June 11th. They just had like a reunion in here, like around 9 a.m.
They had mass.
Well, they had mass. I went inside the church. Yeah, I went inside the church for mass.
Yeah.
But also, they had the right here in the. Esto es un busto de José Martí. I don't know how you say a bust. A bust of the national hero of Cuba.
Jose Marti, he busted in
Jose. Bro, oh my God, bro. A little bit of respect.
And then Nuevitas grew.
Jose Julián Martí. José Julián Martí, ¿cuál era su otro apellido? Se me olvidó. Bueno, like around here 9 o'clock when I came for the mass, they also had.
Can we go maybe under the trees?
Wait, let me just say it.
Right.
They were like doing a convocation for all the young 18 to 17-year-olds that were going to the army. All right, now let's get under the shades, bro. Cool church. I need some shade. Fucking hell. So fucking hot. We're not used to this weather. We're from Kentucky. Cubans in Kentucky, so like for us this is very hot.
Nah, and my Cubans, just people in Kentucky right now, you guys know, like y'all feel the heat right now maybe. Like it's hot and you feel the sun, but you have air conditioning. We ain't got air conditioning.
Yeah, I feel like that greatly contributes because there's no moment where they got the air conditioner. They got what's it called, like ellos tienen. No, la unidad esa, el split. Hay un split ahí en el cuarto ese de la casa.
Yeah, but I'm saying most people don't have that, and that's only in a specific room, in specific rooms, you know. Most people don't have that
for the general house.
So it's crazy. The average Cuban here is just used to it. They don't care.
But we see so many people wearing hoodies.
Yeah, wearing hoodies, sweatpants.
Bro, because it's the fashion.
And they'll have the hood on.
And they wear it because it's like fashionable, like to just imitate American clothing styles.
Right now, there's a guy coming up here in a full jeans and suit. No, that's a hoodie. I'm fucking tripping.
Still proves the point, you know.
Yeah. He's just walking like it's nothing, bro.
Under the sun.
I wonder, do these people sweat?
When we came here,
are they lizards?
No, when we came here in February, I was like feeling a little bit hot, but the Cubans were like, it's February, it's kind of cold right now. Remember that?
Yeah, that's just fucking pissing me off.
And I was wearing like shorts and like.
You want to interview this guy?
Nah. Unless if a person comes up real close to you, like I'm not gonna stop him, like being an influencer, bro. I don't want to be an influencer. Ok, le acabo de poner una nueva batería a la cámara, que ya estaba en casi 30%. Bueno, pues aquí tenemos la iglesia. Vamos a ver si hay un aire fresquito. Y aquí tenemos el busto de José Martín. Ok. Rincón martiano masónico, construido por no sé, creo que significa logía Fernando Figueredo Socarrás y la contribución de logías masónicas de Cuba. Terrenos cedidos por la Cámara Municipal en acuerdo del día 8 de febrero de 1955, refrendado por el señor alcalde municipal Emilio Fernández Wash, inaugurado el 10 de octubre de 1956. ¿No está mal? Now I want to just go by and walk around the park, el parque de la Glorieta. Let's just walk around the whole park.
Look at the... Is this called fauna, the trees? Let's look around. Look at that tree. I've never seen that tree in America in my life.
Es un árbol ceiba. Mira, ponte el guincho.
So, this is very, very old. Not necessarily too old, but just very run down. Once again, like, look at the lamps. They're gone. I don't know. They've been stolen.
People just use them for scraps and shit.
Yeah.
Very low trust society in there. Just in that aspect alone.
Well, you know, they don't work, they don't do anything. You just, at that point, you take them.
Yeah, the lights are not working.
Oh, this is one that's still standing. Look at the stairs. I have no idea how the fuck these stairs break.
It's because of the trees' roots is breaking the stairs.
Oh, yeah. This trees are powerful.
And nobody's...
Look at the roots of this tree.
Nobody's coming here to trim the tree down. It's like a tree in Spanish called árbol ceiba. No, yeah. But the problem is that nobody's doing any maintenance. And I'm gonna show you an example of that right there for the municipal building. Let's go over there. Aquí tenemos la glorieta El parque La Glorieta Nuevita. What are you thinking so far?
Kind of sad. We've been here, I don't know how many times, like 7 times to Cuba. Every year it gets worse.
Every 7 times every year it gets worse?
Well, every single time we come back, that's my main
La Glorieta Nuevita. Some kids playing soccer. Anyways, this is the building I was talking about. It used to be the head municipal body of Nuevitas. Now it's like falling apart.
Yeah, dude, when you look through the window, there's not even a wall at the back.
Let's get closer. Whoa, walk faster. We got a cannon in here.
Ahora mismo yo veo esos niños meten un gol. ¿Sabes qué dicen después que meten un gol? Cole Palmer.
Fuck
Cole
no,
Palmer.
bro. Oh, hell no, bro. What the fuck? Kill that kid, bro.
What?
Stone that kid right now.
I think that's tough. I think that's cool.
I feel like that's the worst thing I've seen on this trip, and I've seen a lot of bad things. That's the worst.
No, I think it shows that they're like, at least, you know, the Cuban population. It's kind of interesting, like,
Fuck
you know,
Cole Palmer.
completely different like home environment. But these people like still know shit on the internet. One of my little cousins, this guy fucking knows all the Italian brain rot. This kid is going up to me. I'm trying to take a nap. Cappuccini assassini.
Cappuccini assassini.
Tung 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 sahur. Like, bro.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay. It's kind of funny seeing my little cousin say that shit. But at the same time, I was trying to take a nap, bro. I was tired. Barbarlilo crocodilo, bro.
Bro, stop bumping into me.
Bro, it's just that the ground is very uneven. I keep on falling.
This building in here is called the Coliseum, El Coliseo. They call it that because inside there's a basketball court. Let's see if we can go inside. I'm not sure if it's open. I feel like that thing is open all day. Oh fuck, it's closed. Well, yeah, there's a basketball court in there. And some kids just come by and play. Bro, oh my God. Can you see where you're going?
Wow. No basketball. Oye, hermano, ¿tú sabes cuándo se abre el coliseo? ¿Para lado? Ok.
Oh yeah, because it's an after-school activity. People just come here
after school. But now it's just be fucking like
the thing is that
grown adults coming in.
Cuba has like I think right now the school is still going on.
Oh,
if I'm not mistaken.
I think right now they may be on break or something. That's crazy, you know. We're in vacation right now. They still have school.
No, because
when are their summer months?
Their summer months are July or middle of June, full July, full August, and then they start school back in early September.
Yeah.
La Gallega. Ahora yo quiero ir al edificio, el actual centro municipal de Nuevitas. Vamos a buscarlo aquí en el mapa.
Yo quiero ir para atrás, ¿verdad? Is this supposed to move? Okay, never mind.
Let's see.
Is this like a GPS?
It's like a map of Cuba. Yeah, GPS.
But how do you get it to follow you?
It's an offline map that I got. There's trap. It's fine, it's fine. You just hit it again and they'll show you. Cuba is a little bit like New York. People just throw their trash at the front of their homes. Not all the time, but you know, most of the time.
It wasn't always like that, you know?
It
wasn't always like that because
according to the old tales of your grandparents, back in the day, there were working, what's it called, trash collectors. Actually, not too long ago, apparently. Like, they said that it still worked in early 2010s, but it just kept on collapsing. So we just gotta go.
When a country collapses, what collapses first? It's social services.
We're gonna let all those people just cross first. Oh, and this is the Methodist church. Yes. We're not going in there. Fuck that. Fuck them.
Okay.
Walk. Now, yeah, I feel like evangelicals should be expelled from Cuba.
Shut the fuck up. That's the most stupid thing ever.
Just like Jews were expelled from Spain. I'm kidding.
And you're filming this and you're saying this on video. But...
I may cut it out. Or may not. Depends.
Dude, look at that fucking painting, bro. Demonic ass painting.
It's cool. It's probably based on a picture.
Alright, now we're getting to the part of Nuevitas that probably has the most traffic.
Yeah, this is the top peak hour of traffic in Cuba. In Nuevitas, specifically.
Oh, it's like, yeah.
I'm surprised how there's like some weird American imported cars, and then there's also the Soviet cars alongside with modern, relatively modern for Cuban standards.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's really been changing recently.
Yeah, like you definitely did not used to see
that even like a decade ago.
15 years ago, there was a lot of cars that you would never see on the road, and now you see them occasionally.
Well, also because they are new models, so they didn't exist back then. But still, you didn't see the most like recent model.
Like that's what you would see.
That's
a Soviet car.
Now you would see a lot of those. Now I'd say like just because the whole world is modernizing, that doesn't mean that Cuba's not gonna modernize either. They
go along with it.
They still modernize, just that they modernize.
Don't cross it out.
Different.
Let's go over there. But there's a lot of... Yo, that's the type of motorcycle Luisito Comunica saw in his video, Un Sidecar, and he was like, what the fuck? I never seen this in Mexico. Or wherever the fuck he's from. He's never seen it.
He's from Mexico.
And
but like, I've seen that, but I've seen that in like
that's like
shows
quite common.
Movies.
I thought that was like actually common. That was like a culture shock moment that they didn't have it in the rest of the world.
What a wonderful suit they had. It was just a wooden... There was a wooden plank with foam on top of it. Oh, but look at this. This is so nice. And
that's why I want to visit this area.
Now this part in Nuevitas is nice.
You sure? Because right next to it, look at those buildings.
I mean, compared to other third world countries, that's not too terrible.
Let's get here. José de la Luz y Caballero. Él es un masón. Apparently, this is like the Cuban commie block. It's not apparently, it is. I'm not sure why I said fucking apparently.
These are the commie blocks. Our grandparents lived in this one.
It's just a filler word that I did because I don't know how to fucking talk in camera. I never seen this place, to be honest.
That used to be a success of the revolution.
You sure about that?
It used to be, yes, it used to be, because Cuba used to have a massive homeless population, incredibly massive. I heard reports.
More so a population of people who lived in combined family units.
No, just people on the street. Like apparently there is, I think a third or 25% were homeless.
Bro, the dude just...
I may be pulling around my ass, but if that's not the amount of people that were homeless, there was also an even bigger amount of people that just didn't own a home, that they had to live in tightly packed areas. And so the government trying to create relief, create dozens, I don't know, maybe hundreds and hundreds.
That was like back in the day. That was like in the 70s.
I know, but what I'm trying to get at is, this used to be one of the successes of the revolution.
Okay.
But now because of their low maintenance, their low maintenance, they've fallen apart, and it just
they used to look better, but now they're kind of shitty.
Yeah. I'm saying there is a moment in time in which.
Oh, bro, they had a fucking pig inside of a motorcycle.
Oh, that's cool.
A motorcycle riding a pig inside of a car.
There is a moment in which you would look at this and you'd be like, this is a success. But if you go back to somebody back then in the 70s, after these things were built,
I didn't see how.
Would you think they would say they couldn't possibly imagine going
Can I say something
years
about
in
that?
the future, and then it just all falls apart?
Can I say something about that? Look, I feel at the same time, we heard those stories from our grandparents.
And our parents. Our parents lived it too.
But I want to see what they saw.
Nah.
With my own eyes.
I believe them. I believe them. I look at, remember, I think one of the last times we went, they started walking throughout their home city and everything.
En esta misma
they
ciudad.
started, not to just become my way, but they were crying, remember? Just to see the houses and the streets and the shit everywhere and the trash everywhere.
You know what I've been seeing more of?
Them.
You know what I have been seeing more of? A lot of these trucks.
Yeah.
A lot of modern European imported trucks.
Yeah. It's just astounding to me how much the things have changed. You know, like even before, like during the revolution, things weren't like this. It's crazy.
I feel like that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it. I just went on a little fucking stupid ass tangent. Alright, I want to go home. I want to
go here.
do something. I don't know.